Are you serious? Are you serious? What? I know the webinar started just about an hour ago, and it's off to a tremendous start. First of all, it's flawless in its execution. We're shocked at how well it sent out the links. Very few. It looks like about less than 5% of the people may have didn't get their link, or maybe it's buried in their spam or something, or they missed it. But no big deal. It's it's flawless. So we thank God for that. We really do, and want to put a thumbs up to the whole team for really doing a great job in that. But if you're out there and you did purchase the webinar, and for some reason you don't have your link, please pick up the phone and call us right now and let us help you. It should be no problem. Phones are not too bad. I mean, it's kind of shocking, but we are getting tremendous feedback from people that already folks have watched one episode because it's been about 1 hour now, and so people have watched their first episode, whichever one they decided to pick. You can pick any one you want. You don't have to go in order. Sounds like a lot of folks went straight after Mike from Around the World, but there's some people that really wanted to hear what the Archbishop had to say. And it looks like Boykin as well, and even mine, surprisingly. So look, if you need help at all, pick up the phone and call us. The phone number here, we have 3 lines open for you, 765-320-0346. That's 765-320-0346. You see the ticker tape going down there? There you'll see all 3 of the phone numbers. Go to my website if you want to purchase your ticket. Look, you can purchase them all night long. And once you purchase and you got your link, but it'd be a good thing to do now. If you're going to purchase tonight, purchase it tonight so that you will have your link. Okay. And in case you have any problems, you can quickly call. Our lines are open and let us help you. Again, the phone numbers, the main line, of course, is 765-414-2230. And then the 765-320-0346 and 765-412-3767. Let me put a shout out right now for healthwithpaul.com. Wow. What a great product. And you know something, it's kind of funny when you think about it. We all are trying, especially once you get about our age, middle age, let's say. Okay. We're all trying to keep ourselves in good health, because our health, is the most important thing outside of our spiritual health, which that's number one. But our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. And so God wants us to take care of it the best we can, because that way we can have a longer life on the earth. But our appearance plays a huge role in our overall satisfaction with life. Unfortunately, tons of anti-aging, companies are taking advantage of that. Matter of fact, many of the products these companies promote, however, are falling way short. Luckily, there's an alternative that has truly worked for me. It's created by BioTrust. It's ageless multi-collagen, and you can get it at www.healthwithpaul.com. That's www.healthwithpaul.com. It's called healthwithpaul.com for a reason, because this works, because it will supercharge your collagen intake. It is the perfect solution to promoting skin elasticity. Did I say that right? And get rid of the wrinkles, all right? And an overall youthful look with this multi-collagen. Look, guys, it's tasteless, it's odorless. You'll become ageless with ageless multi-collagen by BioTrust at www.healthwithpaul.com. Just go there, www.healthwithpaul.com, and let us help you in extend your life and be healthy while doing it. Amen. It's 51% off too. All right. Now, guys, let me tell you what's going on here. It's incredible. We've had 51 fireballs. What? 51 fireballs. 51 fireballs that broke through the Earth's atmosphere. Okay? It's unbelievable. And let me just tell you what's happened with this. It's incredible that you have these type of, I don't know what to say, manifestations. In the last 24 hours, 51 fireballs broke through the Earth's atmosphere. Every night there's been we watch the skies, but man, this is a lot of goodness gracious, great balls of fire. And I'm telling you right now, it's this what we're finding out. It's coming from every different direction, okay? Every different direction. And 4 asteroids, I repeat, 4 asteroids just scraped by, nearly hit us in the last 5 days. Back on November 30th, we had asteroid 2021 XV, missed us by 0.4 lunar distance. That's less than half the distance to the moon. And then on December the 1st, we had asteroid 2021 WF3. It also missed us by 0.4 lunar distance. And then on December 1st, the same day, asteroid 2021 XL. That's right, missed us by 0.5 lunar distance. And tomorrow, we've got another one. It's called asteroid 2021 XF1. It will also miss us by 0.8 lunar distance. And so these all were closer than the moon is to the Earth, and a couple of those really, really close. I'm telling you, and then meanwhile, 51 fireballs do break through the Earth's atmosphere and, shoot across the sky or blow up across the sky all over the Earth. So this is happening. One they said was over Florida last night, pretty bright. And then there's Comet Leonard. Last night, Comet Leonard had a close encounter with a globular cluster. And so it was caught on pictures, pretty spectacular. It's a beautiful comet. And as I talked about, guys, it is another sign in the heavens because on December the 12th, it will be seen by the naked eye and will be its closest point to Earth. That's the same day, 12/12/21. That's the same day, 104 years ago, that General Allenby walked got off his horse and walked through the Jaffa Gate and conquered Jerusalem from the Ottoman Empire. And why is that important? The same day as this comet is because Jesus said there'll be signs in the sun, the moon, the stars, and distress of nations with perplexity. The sea and the waves are roaring, and men's hearts will fail them for fear, for looking after those things coming upon the earth, for the power of heaven shall be shaken. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, he said, look up, lift up your head, your redemption is drawing nigh. And so the reason Allenby got off his horse is because he was going to ride his horse in through the Jaffa Gate as the conqueror of Jerusalem, liberating Jerusalem from the Ottoman Empire after 400 years. But guess what? One of his lieutenants said, you don't want to do that. You don't want to ride the horse in here and conquer, because the next time someone rides a horse in here to conquer, it's Jesus Christ. And when he rides his white horse and he comes out of the sky into Jerusalem to conquer and to set up his millennial reign. And you know what General Allenby did? He got off his horse and said, I'll walk in. Guys, this on the anniversary of that event, Comet Leonard is going to go past the earth and will be visible from the naked eye on the exact anniversary of that event. Some very, very interesting things. Also, tomorrow, another sign in the heavens. In Antarctica, a total solar eclipse of the sun. Unbelievable. It's the only place you can see it is if you're in Antarctica, if you're right in the South Pole. So the researchers and scientists and some of the global elitists and world guys that get to go down there, they're going to see it. And actually, I'll tell you, this might be the opening of a portal, because this thing is happening in Antarctica, which, a lot of world leaders have gone down there. But if you heard what Mike from around the world said over at the New Apocalypse Watch, he blew everybody's mind about this. I mean, really, he blew everybody's mind. Okay. It's incredible. He revealed his secrets. Mike from around the world revealed his secrets. It's a 15-minute video with Mike from around the world at our New Apocalypse Watch, which is, of course, 2.0 now. New Apocalypse Watch. If you need to go, the old app is gone. Your account was disconnected because it's gone, and you want to sign up for the new one. All day long, people have been getting the New Apocalypse Watch, and those who have watched it and have watched Mike's presentation are blown away. My mind. People's minds are blown. It's incredible what's going on there. And Mike from around the world, and he blew people's mind on the app. And we had an amazing live broadcast last night here on YouTube, and he was incredible. What a broadcast last night. But if you really want to hear some stuff, you got to go and get the webinar, because Mike from around the world's 1 hour and 4-minute presentation, I just kicked back and let him go. He started unraveling so much about the Antichrist and the spirit of the Antichrist and different situations, and blew my mind about stuff going on. It's, oh, no, what? Yeah, it was one of those kind of broadcasts. So you might want to get your tickets for New Apocalypse Watch. Get your tickets for the New Apocalypse Watch, or tonight, go get your ticket for the Armies of the Antichrist. And you can pick up the phone if you want to call and get your ticket right now over the phone. Do that. Call 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. Or call 765-320-0346. Or call 765-412-3767. All three lines are open. We'll help you. And you can get your ticket and get your link and be ready to go and watch this thing. It's incredible. People are watching right now all over the world. And it's been incredible. A mad rush. And already we're getting comments back. I mean, it's only been an hour and 20 minutes, but people are already commenting because they've had the time to watch at least one speaker. And here's one. Randy Mann says, yes, very good. And others are saying, it's just incredible. Facebook users out there. The AMP 242 said, I'm blown away. Come on, man. And then look at that. Blessings. Yeah, it's just, people are getting amped up. And so it's just really amazing what's happening out there. You don't want to be left behind, and you want to know what's going on. So, you want to get the ticket to the webinar. You really do. I want to play a little bit. If you want to hear just a little bit of it, I would like to play just a little bit from there, just so we can give you just a little sample of it. And I tell you, wow, it was an incredible webinar. That's to say the least. Let's listen to maybe a little bit of Tim Che, the film producer, director, and screenwriter of the movie Interview with the Antichrist. Tim Che. Welcome to the...
So you admit it now.
And it was on Showtime. Then it got picked up by television, other television networks that were faith-based. I think right now you can watch it on on some of the faith-based channels out there. Like I think Inspiration TV has it, but it reached 55 million homes, and we were very excited that it brought many people, or at least evangelized Christ to many people around the world.
And the great, like you said, it was the first faith-based film that Showtime ever showed. That's a big door to break through. That's a ceiling to break through. God bless you that God used you to do that.
Oh, glory to God, yeah. Paul.
Well, folks, let me just tell you something. Let's take a glimpse right now. It's about a 2-minute trailer, and let's just watch right now a little bit of the interview with the Antichrist. Wow.
John, riots and anarchy continue to spread across America as the world descends into chaos 3 years after millions disappear. There is nowhere that is safe.
Peaceful protesting his horrible locusts in London. God help us.
To those who want to turn this into something.
It happened so suddenly. This man came to power and ordered everyone to have his mark, the mark of the beast. 6 months ago, I snagged an exclusive interview with the Antichrist. Yes, the Antichrist. It is estimated that over 2 billion people are watching this broadcast around the globe. The world will finally know who this man really is. You've killed hundreds of thousands of people for simply possessing a Bible. You have no mercy for Christians? So you admit it now. You are the Antichrist. Already millions are starving to death because they refuse to take your mark. As you can see, we are live right now, and that is a live shot of people fleeing for their lives from the demons. You can't win. You know that. Why? Why do you hate Jesus so much? All the media was behind it then. What churches were pure in the last days? I want to talk about the departure of the faith before the rapture hit. I believe the 6th trumpet has started. How can anyone survive this? So there is nothing you're doing to help the world as these locusts, demons, hailstones impale us?
That would be it.
Oh, yeah, folks. Are you serious? I mean, here he is. You know, and when I think about all of my life studying Bible prophecy, what would the Antichrist look like? And when he walked in, it was like, yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be who he is. Who's playing that? Who's playing the role there?
And he's of Russian descent. He actually speaks perfect Russian, Paul, and wonderful, phenomenal actor. We auditioned thousands of people and in LA, and he's an actor living in LA. He's been on many, many television shows, movies, and he's a very experienced actor. And he beat out 1,000, 2,000 people for just that one role. So
wow,
took a lot of time to get auditioning right. And we also wanted somebody who was kind of sympathetic, not necessarily had to be a believer, not necessarily had to be a believer. And I remember Billy Graham's film producers, they also said, we don't necessarily need to have every believer has to be the actor. Much like you and I open a McDonald's, not every employee has to be a Christian. But,
that's right.
So we got him. Is he a Christian? Yeah, he professes he's a Christian, and he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met on the set, off the set as well. And of course, the interviewer Aaron has been in 3 of my films. He was in Final. He was in Journey to Hell, and he played the interviewer, Aaron Groban. So it was just a wonderful treat. And of course, we filmed that at the height of the COVID, Paul, in LA, and we were able to get that wonderful warehouse for a wonderful disc for Netflix, Disney, But in this case, they gave it to us and gave it to us at a huge discount.
So, it's for such a time as this. God's timing is quite unbelievable. I played the trailer. You heard it, and you didn't see it, but you will see it at the webinar, and it's spectacular. The special effects in this film are quite extraordinary. And the guy that plays the Antichrist, he also played a villain in Die Hard 2. In Die Hard 2, he was one of the villains that was taking on Bruce Willis. He plays the role of the Antichrist. I forgot the guy's name, but he's pretty creepy, pretty scary. He looks exactly like somebody you would think. And what's amazing in the book I wrote, Mark of the Beast RFID, and I wrote that book 10 years ago, back in 2011. I had that the Mark of the Beast, that the Antichrist would be a Russian, and I can't believe Tim Che does the same thing. And I had that China would be the enforcers, especially the enforcers on the American population, because the Americans were a lot tougher to deal with, simply because they're armed, and most of the nations aren't. So, having said all that, you got to go watch this interview with Tim Che. He is really special and really sharp, guys.
Well, that I could not use it, even in the Epoch TV.
Wow.
But Daniel tells the characteristics that, number one, he's not going to be a straight guy.
And he goes and starts talking about the characteristics of the Antichrist. Well, you'll need to hear about the 4 characteristics also that the Vatican's Archbishop of Kazakhstan, Athanasius Schneider, said about it as well. This is a great webinar. I mean, what can I say? With General Boykin and Colonel David Giammona and the Vatican's Archbishop of Kazakhstan, Athanasius Schneider, and Troy Anderson, the Pulitzer Prize nominee, writer of 3 #1 bestsellers. And Tim Che, who's developed 9 feature films. This one called The Interview with the Antichrist. You can watch it on Epic Times. It's only $3.99, and you can watch that film, and you'll really enjoy this film. And it goes on. Dr. Dave Robbins of End Time Ministries. I mean, Pastor Steve Ciccolani, Pastor Mark Biltz, Mike from Around the World. Bart Begley's got a great film. Myself, I did a 1-hour presentation on the 10 Kings of Revelation. It just goes on and on and on. There's a tremendous information. So I'll tell you what, go right now to our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. If you haven't got a ticket, get your ticket. It's worth it because it's 12 hours. It's binge watching, or you could, you might say, well, I'll just wait and get the DVD later, and that's fine. We'll let you know when that's ready. That'd be about 8 weeks. But what you could do right now, if you wanted to, is get your ticket and watch it on demand right now on your computer, and really sit back and be blessed as you watch every one of these. And we got people that are going to be, that we've already told us, they're having a binge watching party. There's people who will stay up all night tonight. I couldn't do this, but they'll stay up all night. They're watching right now, and they'll watch all 12 hours. They'll get done around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll hear from them, and they'll give us an update on what they heard. Guys, there is a 12 inches snow blizzard that's going to hit Hawaii. What? 12 inches of snow, a blizzard that's going to hit the Big Island in Hawaii. This is incredible. There's palm trees. It's beautiful there. Insane. Okay. I was there last January. No, not last January. 2 years ago. 3 years ago. When was that? And we did a conference in Hawaii, and it was gorgeous. It was mid-January. So I'm stunned to hear that it's snowing. 79.99. It's snowing. Hawaii, and a blizzard also is going to hit Alaska. Brutal. That one I can understand. Although a blizzard is a blizzard. I don't care who you are and where you're at. It's still bad. but a blizzard in Alaska and a blizzard in Hawaii. And yes, Washington State, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, Colorado are also going to experience some brutal snow, ice, freezing rain, bitter temperatures. It's going to be nasty this weekend in that part of the world as well. So that part of our nation. So, but at the same time, it's going to be unseasonably warm. Like, yeah, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, and matter of fact, Florida, it's going to be hot. Okay. So you got, you know, what are you going to do? Okay. But this is some really crazy, extreme weather taking place in Hawaii. Shocking what's taking place there. Guys, you can go right now and still get a ticket. No. You can buy a ticket all evening long whenever you want to do it, but you'll need, of course, that email to come right back to you. And about 95% of the times when you buy the ticket, then the email comes to you and gives you your code, your link. Okay, your link. It's real easy. And everybody is so happy. It's so easy that the phones are the quietest we've ever seen them during a webinar. I mean, it was crazy leading up till this thing started. And then, everybody's watching. And there's only about 5% who said they couldn't find their link or it went into spam or something, you know, and we helped them out. And if you want to buy your ticket, you could do it now and let us get that link to you, or it'll come straight to you. And in case there's any problems, we got 3 phone numbers available for you. You can call 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. Or you can call 765-320-0346. That's 765-320-0346. Or you can call the third number, which is 765-412-3767. That's 765-412-3767. People are saying pro level, great work, team and family. Thank you, Alan Dixon. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm going to let Heidi and all the team know, everyone that was involved, because there was at least 500 hours involved in putting this together. And it is, you know, this is our this is our 6th webinar. Okay. The last 2 years, our 6th webinar. And by far, this is the best one, the most professional one. It's and most easiest to operate and just simple. I mean, wow. I wish this could have been the very first one we ever did. But, you know, there was a learning curve. And so we went out and we invested and we rebuilt our website and rebuilt our connection for webinars. And we set up a system to where the link gets sent right back to you, you know, right at 6 o'clock. And we just did everything we're supposed to do. And it got the team all in. We got ahead of the game. It just really, so the tickets are $79.99. Again, there's 12 hours, 11 speakers, and a full and a feature film by Bart, which is Bart's best film he ever did. But he got some new software and he took and just did a tremendous job of putting that together. But yeah, it was great to see somebody's already went over there. And you can go over there right now and you'll see them. They're all lined up real beautiful for you, whichever one you want to watch. The title's there, the name. You see the picture of what you're going to see. And you can watch one for 20 minutes and then you can pause it and say, I think I'm going to go down there and watch this one for a little bit. And you click on that one. You can watch that one for a little while. So, you know, you don't have to go in order. You can jump right. You can go do Mike from Around the World first thing if you want, you know. Or you can go watch General Boykin first or Paul Begley first, although that's not a bad idea because mine's pretty decent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So we make it easy, accessible, great job. The team did a great job with the graphics and everything else. Israel Hall, I want to thank him for doing a great job with the filming and both film and audio. No. And Brock Begley also doing film and audio. They did a phenomenal job on this, top of the line. And then the only one I think it was Pastor Steve Ciccolani. We were trying to set up all the equipment, and I'm just talking to him, and unbelievable. It should have been cut out, but 32 minutes of just me and him talking when you can't hear us. Then at the 32-minute mark, his presentation begins. That's the only error that I really seen in it. Other than that, everything's fine. So you don't miss anything. You just, okay. Matter of fact, in a couple of these interviews, first 4 or 5 minutes I'm setting up, I'm talking casually. What was supposed to have been off the record was actually being videoed, and you can hear the casual conversation. Okay, so that's kind of neat. So anyway, God bless you guys. We love you. I tell you, Jesus is coming soon, and you don't want to be left behind. Okay, give your life to Jesus Christ. He's coming soon. And the reason we're doing these webinars like this and is to just make sure. I don't want, at the end of the day, for the Lord to say, Paul, you knew exactly the plan, and I told you to tell him, and you didn't do it. Or I showed you different avenues of ways to reach the people, because there's people in different, like the way they receive the word is in different formats and form, and you didn't use all of your efforts. I just don't want to hear God tell me that. God's requiring of me to use the platform and the opportunities that he's given me to get the job done, to get the job done. So that's just the time we're in. It's the time we're in. Amen. Great job by the team. Katz, Tanya, Heidi, Cindy, Israel, Brock, Bart, Emily, Tara. Man, I can't remember everybody. But it took a team to pull this together. So God bless all of you guys. If you have any problems, be sure you call. The fireballs you just got here, 51 fireballs broke through the Earth's atmosphere. I mean, that's crazy. And 4 asteroids just scraping past the Earth, and a solar eclipse over Antarctica tomorrow. You talk about signs in the heavens. What? Give your life to Jesus Christ, folks. We're running out of time. God bless. It's getting crazy, isn't it? I think so.